In that Lumen, I know folks think that somebody funding the MLK.
This year, I'm looking at working with some of the steppers and looking to maybe get a brand building.
And it's a very successful event, and they have all kinds of entertainment and vendors and whole nine yards. So we need to kind of model that off of them. It's been successful for them for years.
We can do it. We can do it, Vernon. Yeah. We can do it. We're gonna make it happen. I'm working on it.
Yeah, make MLK a full day. And while we're on the subject of MLK, we got a whole weekend. We start Thursday through Monday celebrating the entire weekend. So I want to talk to that when I get off the air about all the different types of event that we're gonna have. But Commission, anything else you want to share with us while we got you on the phone?
No, sir. I think we've exceeded our time. Thank you for giving me this much time. God bless you. And again, happy holidays to everyone. Just remember, it's not about toys or not about gifts. It's about the greatest gift, the gift of life, the gift that our Lord and Savior gave us. And so let's celebrate that. But we do recognize that children want toys, and if there's a family that's in need that doesn't have a toy, you call our office at 850-595-4930. 850-595-4930. We don't want any child in District 3 to not have a toy. So if there's a child in District 3, please give us a call at 850-595-4930. Thank you, and God bless.
All right.
Cash scratch-offs. That looks like a great gift for everyone on my list, including me.
Oh, watch out! The Florida Lottery. It's
fix it as we go along here, okay? As we're gonna have Mike Woods coming on in just a few minutes, y'all. But I wanted to talk to you about Escambia County. And they selected Thaddeus Davenport as the new Escambia County Mass Transit Director. Okay, he's a brother, y'all. So I want y'all to support him at that job and make him succeed. And hey, go congratulate him. Yep, go congratulate him and tell him what a fine job he's doing and what a fine job we expect for him to do at the Escambia County Mass Transit division over there, department. I think they call it, and I know he's probably over ECAT and everything. So the Mass Transit area, I think they call it the Mass Transit Director. He's the Mass Transit Director. Okay. So make sure he does that. All right, yeah. One of the things that we said we're going to talk about is Black history, and so we want to make sure that you understand that Black history is coming up. Yep, Black history is coming up real soon in February. We got to get through the events of the MLK, but once we get through that, then we're gonna enjoy and celebrate Black history, y'all. Enjoy and celebrate Black history. Now, MLK weekend is coming up. We got a whole weekend of stuff planned for the MLK, celebrating the honor and the life and legacy of MLK in Pensacola. Thursday night, we're going to be starting on Thursday night, y'all. We are going to be starting with the MLK Youth Program. On Saturday, we're going to do the MLK prayer breakfast. On Saturday night, we're going to be doing the Living the Dream. On Sunday afternoon, we are going to be doing the MLK Gospel program. And of course, on Monday, the parades. Okay, going to start with the Milton Parade at 9 o'clock. And then from 11 o'clock is going to be the Pensacola Parade. around 12 p.m. back in Milton, they're going to have the MLK block party. And around 4 o'clock, they will also be having the Cantonment MLK parade, okay? The Cantonment MLK parade. So you make sure that you make plans to do any and all of that, okay? Make plans to do any and all of that. Then, of course, when we wrap up Black History, and I know we're going to learn some Black History facts, who the Father God, who the Father, Black History, and on and on and on. And when we're doing that, we're going to go for MLK, when we're doing all the MLK activity, that's going to lead us right into the Black History, which is in February.
First collaborated on a water closet for railroad cars, Latimer set to work inventing a light bulb that would dramatically improve upon Thomas Edison's original design.
Latimer figured out how to make the carbon filament work more effectively and therefore become more useful so that the light bulb would burn much longer.
He eventually sold one of his patents to the United States Electric Lighting Company. This breakthrough would lead to a productive, creative relationship between Latimer and Edison. Working with Edison in his lab, Latimer played a key role in the burgeoning electric lighting business. In the late 19th century, a woman named Sarah Boone played a pivotal role as an inventor who would transform the everyday task of ironing clothes. At that time, most people would iron fabric by placing a wooden plank between two surfaces. As a skilled dressmaker, Sarah Boone was determined to find a better way.
What Sarah Boone was able to figure out, in order to iron women's clothes in particular more effectively, a simple rectangular ironing board was not as useful as one that was curved and made narrow at one end.
Boone was granted a patent for her invention in 1892. She earned a place in Black history as the fourth African-American woman to be awarded a patent in the history of the United States. Against enormous odds, Lewis Latimer and Sarah Boone set the standard for future Black inventors. Today, many African Americans extend the tradition and innovation that they pioneered in science and technology.
Alrighty, did you know any of that? Yeah, if you didn't, now you do. Now you do. Black history coming up. Y'all, when I'm on the subject of Black history, I gotta tell you this now. There's been a national attack on Black history, diversity, equity, inclusion, Black folks, and everything, okay? It's been a national attack on it. And so we're gonna have to, teach our own children our own history. We need not to forget that, okay? We need not to forget our own history, because if you do, you're doomed to repeat it, okay? If you forget your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Teach your children history. We got a lot of programs coming up on Black history, and while on the subject of Black history and MLK, the Ella Jordan House is running a essay contest, okay? An essay contest. So you call the Ella Jordan House on the essay contest. The essay contest is about Black history. It's going to be like a 500-word essay contest. I want to get Mr. Walter Gully on the horn either sometime this week to talk about the essay contest, and I'm hopefully I can try to get him today, but I don't know whether I'm successful getting this morning up. But to talk about the essay contest, and the good part about this essay contest, first prize is $500, I believe it is, and I think second prize is like $300. Third prize is $100. So you can win. You can make money. You can make money at doing these essay contests, okay? Make money at doing the essay contest. So, and you can learn something at the same time. And so hopefully that you tell your children, get them enrolled right now, get them information. Now, I think, let me see if Mr. Walter Gully has sent me, I think he sent me some information on it, but I'll see. I got to get the details all together on this, okay? On the Ella Jordan Museum, okay? Ella Jordan Museum. And they're going to hold they're going to help hold the, he didn't, I don't see it here in my phone here, but he has sent information about this contest, and hopefully we're going to talk about it as we go along here in this in the community here. Okay. Another story I want to talk to you about. Let me see if I can find that. No, all I can see is that the next item of agenda here that I had. By the way, you know that we put away very nicely Mr. Robert Laster. Y'all, Robert Laster is DJ Starchild. Okay, Robert Laster is DJ Starchild. So we were able to talk to him and put him. I mean, say goodbye to him, at least, not talk to him, but he can't listen to you. But anyway, last week, also on the weekend, y'all, they had a program at I'm trying to remember now what church it was. Links. They was celebrating the sickle cell awareness, and they did what they call a sickle cell awareness and wellness event at one of the local churches here. You know, it was at Bethel. It was at Bethel Church, and was free to the public. And if you want to see some of the stuff, just check. Everything's in the community, y'all. If you missed it in the community, okay, if you missed it, that means that you can still see it. You're not missing it, because WBQP will definitely will be carrying it. So the only thing you have to do is watch channel 12.1 or 12.8, okay, 12.1 or 12.8, and everything that you missed, you should be able to see it, okay, as well, okay. And so you make sure that you tell everybody to watch WBQP, because some of the stuff that you need to know or you should have known, we got your back on it. We absolutely got your back on it, okay? All right, y'all.
Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors. All when you need us most. The next time you need care, let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
Singing telegram! Happy, happy holiday cash scratch-offs. That looks like a great gift for everyone on my list, including me.
Oh, watch out! The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Are you searching for a great bank in Pensacola? Your search ends here with Bank of Pensacola. At Bank of Pensacola, we go beyond just being a bank. We prioritize exceptional customer service to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're interested in our checking or savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, or auto and home loans, or even credit cards, we have the perfect solutions for you. Visit us today for more information.
Are you looking to start your education or to change careers? Pensacola State College is the place for you. We offer bachelor's degrees, 2-year degrees, career certificates, and more, ranging from nursing to welding. Apply today. PensacolaState.edu.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Arthur Searcy in Pensacola today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, Pensacola, good morning, good morning, good morning. You got Vernon this morning. I was trying to get a hold of Mike Woods at the the city of Pensacola. Maybe it's too cold for him. It froze up. Maybe he frozen this morning. I don't know. But he'll check in just a few minutes. So he can give you what's going on down at the city of Pensacola as far as law enforcement is concerned, y'all. Now, let me give you some safety tips, if you will, okay? Let me give you some safety tips. It's cold out there. It's cold out there. Number one, I want you to go out there and let everybody know that that's homeless, that they are opening shelters at the Waterfront Mission and the Escambia County shelter. There are shelters. Cold weather shelters are open, so they need to get in out of this cold weather. I understand from the weatherman. If you know what the weatherman, if you can believe him, he says it's going to get it's right now. It's about 33 degrees according to my calendar, according to my thermometer here. That's called 33 degrees. That's real. 32 is freezing. Okay, when I got up this morning, it said it was 28 degrees. 28 degrees. So that's below freezing. Wrap your pipes, okay, so that your pipes do not freeze and burst, okay? And what I mean about wrapping, don't take much. You put you a blanket or a towel or more raggedy clothes or whatever you have on your piping there. You know where your piping come into the house in that little box, not the box on the street, but the little box that near your house that it comes in there, where it comes from the meter directly by your house. Take the top off of that box, okay? Stick you a towel or something warm, and you'll be surprised. It doesn't take much. It'll keep those pipes from bursting. The other secret is if you want to run your water just so it can be a constant flow, so that the water don't freeze. So you can do that as well. Okay. On my other tip, since it is getting colder out there, people are gonna tend to use their extra heater, these space heaters. Now, one of the things you do not want to do, y'all, please hear me and hear me good. Do not plug a space heater into an extension cord, okay? Unless you got one of those big, thick, long, big, thick extension cord that can handle the current. If you're a long ways from the wall outlet, go to the hardware store, go to Lowe's, or go to wherever you buy your stuff from, and buy one of those heavy-duty extension cords, okay? Heavy-duty extension cords so it can carry the current. The mistakes a lot of people make is that they get those cheap extension cords and try to plug in a space heater. Not going to work. Okay, not going to work. So prevent the space heater from catching fire, an electrical fire. If you're going to have space heater, make sure you get a heavy duty extension cord that if you can't reach where we want to reach, but it is better if you can plug it directly into a wall socket. Okay, directly into a wall socket. Also, on a safety tip, if you hadn't done so, check your fire alarm. Okay, and the fire alarms usually will warn you with this chirp, chirp, chirp thing. They usually will warn you about if it needs a battery. But it's a good practice at least change the battery at least once a year. At least once a year. Okay, at least once a year on it. Okay, and so that if anything unfortunate like a fire did break out, and then it could warn you. And on the same note, that you also check your carbon monoxide warning system as well. They look also like a fire alarm, but carbon monoxide is deadly. Okay, you can't taste it, feel it, or smell it, but it can kill you. And a lot of mistakes that people make, sometimes they put generators and stuff that too close to their home, and that carbon monoxide creeps in, and it's deadly. It's deadly. So if I were you, but they got alarms that can detect it. How you give the power to your inside trees and your outside light. I say you got about 10 days, 11 days, good shopping days that you can do. Now the post office and UPS and FedEx, and you might want to check with them. Okay, check with them if you're sending packages to your destination out of town. There are deadlines and cutoffs where you can send your package. So check with the post office to see when is the deadline that you can send your package, and to make sure it gets to its destination on time. Do the same thing with FedEx. Do the same thing with Amazon. Do the same thing with UPS and so forth. If you want your packages to arrive on time before Christmas, you got to send them off. And as far as that matter, what about your Christmas card? Same thing. If you want your Christmas card to arrive on time, and do that. Also, if you're sending money through Christmas card, be careful about sending cash money. And right now it's a little issue even with sending checks these days. It used to be safe to send a check, but nefarious minds can interfere and intercept the check and cross it out and deposit it and get your hard-earned money. So I would encourage you to use some of those apps like Cash Apps or Zelle, one of those Cash Apps, one of those types of apps electronically that you can electronically send money. You might not trust it, but I think it may be safer sometimes than even sending it through the mail. Some people put cash money in the mail into cards, and so some people are aware of that. Also, while I'm on that same subject, be vigilant of your mailboxes, because at Christmas time people can intercept your mail with Christmas card thinking money's in it. And also, and not only for Christmas, but particularly for Christmas, make sure that your packages get to its destination and you receive your packages as well, because there are a lot of porch pirates out there now. A lot of porch pirates is out there. And if you want to be safe, make sure that your cameras are working good, and ring cameras and ring bells and stuff like that. That would help. That generally helps deter them, but it don't stop them at all. And if you happen to be a victim of it, okay, if you happen to be a victim of it, then at least you can have some evidence with your cameras. And you need to check the batteries in the cameras to make sure your batteries is working as well. Okay. Now I want to flip a page again. Well, since I'm on this subject of advising and warning people of things, okay, and tend to your older neighbors, your parents, aunts. A lot of scamming is going on now. A lot of scamming is going on, okay? And so you might want to advise them never to send money or buy gift cards. How they get the money is that they scam, telling them folks that your nephew's in jail and we need to get him out, or you got an overdue power bill, and if you don't pay it, we're gonna cut your power off. All that kind of stuff. Don't fall for that okie doke, okay? Don't fall for that okie doke, and teach and show your parents not to fall for that okie doke. Anytime you know it's a scam, if they would go and ask you to send them cash money, or have somebody pick up money from you, or they send you on a goose chase about buying a gift card, okay? Buying a gift card. They'll tell you to go to TG&Y. I don't guess TG&Y exists anymore, but Family Dollar or one of those stores, and buy a gift card. And when you get that gift card, you buy it for the amount that they want you to buy it for, or a gift card, and then you get back on the phone with them and you give them that number and stuff off of that gift card. You just lost your money, okay? No reputable company would require you to pay any bill using a gift card, okay? So, but there are a lot of scams out there that are persuasive enough to rip folks out of their money. And so you want to make sure that you tell your family not to fall for that, what I call that okie doke, okay? Just give you some friendly warnings about what to do and what not to do. All right, now since it is only several shopping days from now to Christmas, I encourage you to have a Black Christmas, okay? What do you mean about that, Vernon, by Black Christmas? Well, I mean that buy black this year. If you don't buy black entirely, make it an effort to spend your money with a black business, okay? At least send some money with a black business. Just make it your effort, and not only for Christmas, but throughout the year. Make it an effort to spend your money, spend some money with a black business. Yeah, I know sometimes it might cost you a little bit more money, but so what? You throw away money on a lot more bogus stuff like that. But can I explain to you? Let me explain to you sometime why you perceive that you spending more money with black businesses. It's not necessarily a black business, but it's whole true for small businesses as well, you know, and most of all of black businesses, probably 99% of our black businesses are small businesses, okay? And they can't compete with the Walmarts of the world. They can't compete with the Targets of the world. They can't compete with these big box stores. So therefore, when they buy their products, okay, when they buy their products from whatever the same company that Walmart buy them from, they don't get the same level of discount. Okay, they do not get the same level of discount that Walmart get. Walmart might buy $1 million worth of merchandise from that company. You small businesses might only buy $1,000 worth of company from that company, and so therefore Walmart will obviously get a much better discount rate than you would when you buy in wholesale, and so therefore your prices might be a little bit higher because you have to pay a little bit more for your product, but it all comes out in the wash. Okay, if everybody were to participate and support black businesses and everybody was to buy something, then they can order more. The more they can order, the more they can have in inventory, the less they can pay for it and less they can charge you for it. It's kind of reciprocal arrangement. Okay, so let's have a black Christmas, if you will. Let's have a black Christmas and try to support black businesses. We got a lot of black businesses in town. Okay, a lot of black businesses that support this station. Viola's Menswear, for an example, herbal teas, and all these folks support black businesses, if you will. Okay, just support black businesses if you can. I'm going to make it my business to at least try to buy something from some black business this year. Okay. All right, so I done gave you my warnings and my advisory stuff and everything. Okay, so but I want you to have a positive Christmas, and I know this year been tough. Lord have mercy, it's been tough.
Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors. All when you... Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors. All when you need us most. The next time you need care, let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
I sit here and talked all this time, and my damn mic was off. Wow. That's a joke in itself. I'll be right back.
Afternoon and finds his dad sitting at the table reading a newspaper. The boy watches him for a moment, a slight smirk forming on his face.
Dad,
He says, shaking his head.
you've got to get with the times. You don't need to buy those newspapers anymore. Everything you need is online now.
His dad looks up from the newspaper, slightly puzzled.
Everything? Even the sports news?
Absolutely.
The boy says with confidence.
You can get all the sports updates you need right there online. Here, use my tablet. It's just like a newspaper, but way better.
His father furrows his brow, still not entirely convinced.
And what about business news? Can I get that from this tablet thing too?
Yes, Dad.
The boy replies with a nod.
I told you, it has everything. Sports, business, entertainment, you name it. I tell you, it's just like a newspaper.
So,
His dad says slowly, still mulling it over.
what you're saying is, if I have one of those tablets, I don't need to buy a newspaper anymore? I can just use this instead?
Exactly, Dad.
The boy responds, feeling proud of himself for being so tech-savvy.
This thing completely replaces the need for a newspaper. You'll never have to buy one again.
Later that day, the boy spots his dad outside mowing the lawn.
Hey, Dad!
He calls out.
I need my tablet back. Where did you put it?
His dad stops the mower, wipes his brow, and turns to face the boy.
Oh, right. Check the birdcage.
Yeah, right. Check the bird cage. Well, my incident, my grandson told me the same thing. And he said, well, you got that newspaper. You don't need a newspaper anymore. I said, well, I need a newspaper. He said, no, he said, Dad, use this tablet. Man, when I hit that fly with that tablet, it just fell all apart. So, hey, what can you say? All right, y'all. I had a whole dialogue a while ago. And now, I know some of you probably missed all of it because technical issues here, because I had the damn mic off for some reason. And when I hit that button to do something else happened and all that kind of stuff. But that's all right. All right. When you're doing it live, you're going to mess up. And I'm the first one to admit I'm going to mess up a lot. But if I don't learn from it, though, that's when I'm in trouble, y'all. And that's when you're in trouble. When you make mistakes, that's a learning opportunity. Learn from it. All right, y'all. I missed Mike. Mike, he must be on vacation because his phone went to voicemail. So he must be on vacation this week, or he might be out there froze. I don't know, but it's gonna be cold. So y'all make sure that you stay warm. I'm gonna be here every morning this week, unless the creek rise. Okay, I'll be here every morning this week. I want your job is to tell everybody that this show is on. Okay, that this show is on. I'm trying to pass information, trying to keep the legacy of Robert Hill going right now. I'm trying to keep the legacy of Robert Hill going so you can be informed on what's going on in and around your community. Okay, in and around your community. So all the thing I do know is Mr. Porter was not watching this morning because the minute my mic was not on, my mouth was moving and you didn't hear no sound, he would have called me and said, Blues House, you better get it. If you had a white station, would never done that. No white station never done that. News flash, Mr. Porter. I ain't white. Okay? So I do what I do. But anyhow, I love you. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. But I do want you to know that I'll be back tomorrow morning and hopefully with another great show. Okay? Another great show on tomorrow morning. And y'all, with your job is to tell everybody about this show and tell everybody how they can get this show. They can get it by your phone. They can get it by your TV. They can get it by your Alexa. They can get it many ways. but or they can go on Facebook and YouTube. When if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. It don't cost you a penny to subscribe. We just need the subscribers and the analytics. And also you're on Facebook. Make sure that you share on Facebook, that you like, and that you post it with other folks and everything. Okay. Now I'm gonna get out of here. I got some music that is local. Our local artist, Ms. Cheryl Moran. She called herself Sherry EM. Conducted some. Got some great music out there, and so I'm gonna go off with one of her catchy tones called "You Can Catch Me." Okay, you can catch me. Okay, by Cheryl Moran. Y'all have a great day. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay, at the same time. Well, this morning, hopefully, but with a lot less complication. All right, I love you. I'll see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Who made this beat? Who made this beat?